and a dear friend.
The general ended his career right here in the Bay Area at MacDill Air Force Base. Our Jacqueline Ingles is there with how the community is taking this big loss tonight. Jacqueline?
Linda, friends of the general tell me that there was so much more to him than just his stellar military career, which ended here at MacDill Air Force Base when he retired in 1992.
Questions. You know them.
Former Tampa Mayor Dick Greco was close friends with retired General Norman Schwarzkopf. The two enjoyed skeet shooting together and even attended the Super Bowl in Miami.
But I'll never forget getting out of the car and everybody coming up taking pictures. And he accommodated everyone. He loved it.
Greco says General Schwarzkopf was an avid outdoorsman who loved to travel and had a seriousness about him.
He looked like a general. He was tough, big.
In recent years, Greco says his close friend was very ill, had a hard time moving around, was suffering from memory loss, and could recall very little from his days in the military.
I'm not sure at the end that he really knew too much about even himself.
Greco says what broke his heart the most was when he saw his friend no longer had the strength to do his favorite activity, skeet shoot. That was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're going to miss him, but I assure you, having seen him a year or two ago, he's in a much better place.
General Schwarzkopf is survived by his wife and 3 children. We're live tonight at MacDill Air Force Base. Jacqueline Ingles, ABC Action News.
Jacqueline, thank you. Current Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn released a statement tonight. It reads, quote, "An adopted son of Tampa, General Schwarzkopf made his country proud and Tampa even prouder still. He put the United States Central Command on the map and ushered in a new era at MacDill Air Force Base. His commitment to his fellow man carried through his retirement, supporting cancer research and children through many organizations like the Ronald McDonald House. We were proud to call him a Tampanian and honored to have him as a representative of the men and women he was proud to lead." It's important to point out that Schwarzkopf was such a big figure in our community. Hillsborough County Public Schools named a school in his honor. Schwarzkopf Elementary in Lutz was dedicated in 1991. It opened its doors for the first time January 19th, 1993.
Well, many of you watching tonight knew of the general and his ties to Tampa, and some of you even knew him personally. I spoke with Sandy Friedman by phone earlier tonight. She was the mayor of Tampa from 1986 to 1995 during the Gulf War, and she shared with me her fondest memories of this great man.
Well, I remember him so vividly. I mean, he's kind of larger-than-life fellow, and I remember being there when his plane touched down at the end of the Gulf War.
Mr. Ambassador, I am proud to report to you that Kuwait is free.
We had for him, to honor him and honor the troops, a big celebration at Tampa Stadium. And it was a huge event, and he was there, and the troops were there, and it was great for the community. Everybody was so appreciative of what had been done, and then the Queen came here, and I remember seeing him during that time, and we honored the Queen, and he was a part of that, and then she knighted him, which you may know. I think it's an honorary knighthood, but she made that trip because she was so appreciative of the efforts that he had put forth on behalf of all of us during the Gulf War.
What do you think made him a great man?
Well, I mean, running that war was something very unique. Not too many people could do that kind of thing. And so that was what set him apart initially from so many others. And then, of course, he was a big guy. He was a bear of a man. And so he was so imposing. If you saw him, you didn't forget him, that was for sure.
It's a great day to be a soldier, and it's a great day to be an American. Thank you very much.
So what were your impressions of the general? Many of our viewers are already leaving comments